Hello, Ramblers, and welcome to our first official campground review. We've shown you many campgrounds in the past, but this time we're actually going to do it in a different format. And this format, our friends Danny and Lynn from RV America came up with a great way to do campground reviews.
The original RV America.
The original RV America with Danny and Lynn. And what they have done for us is they've shown us how to do 10 different categories, and you get up to 10 points for each category to rate the RV campground. We're gonna start with our first campground in Oregon. And this is a campground that we have been wanting to go to for a very long time. We stayed at their sister location along the coast. If you go watch our Tillamook video, you'll see that we visited Netarts Bay Garden RV Resort. And now we're here in Sisters, Oregon at
the Bend Sisters Garden RV Resort, and it's an awesome location. Even though it says Bend and Sisters, it's closer to Sisters. It's only like 4 miles away from Sisters, just east of it, and then it's west of Bend by about 20 minutes, about 17 miles. And it should be Sisters Bend, but anyhow, I don't own the place, so you can name it whatever you want. I don't own it, so it's Bend Sisters.
Yeah, it's in a great location and it's a beautiful campground. We're excited to show you the 10 categories, and at the end we'll give you the grand total and let you know how we rate this and if we would come back and stay here again.
Category number 1 is the ease of getting into your site. When we first checked in, we were greeted by a man in a golf cart, and he ushered us right in, and he showed us where our site was, and he actually provided assistance when backing up, which was a tremendous plus because it gave Jody a break. I give this a 10 overall. It was just too simple. Number 2 is we have full hookup, and the pedestal here, it has 50 amp, 30 amp, and it has a 110 on there, as well as a cable hookup. And then we have full sewer, and we have water hookup. And now an interesting thing with this water hookup is, I don't know if it's for every one of them, but this one here, it's already regulated down to 42 pounds, 41 pounds. So you don't need to have another pressure regulator on there. That's a plus. It saves on the wear and tear of your equipment. So overall, I give this a 10. Number 3, how are the roads? I'll tell you how the roads are. 20 is an awesome road, awesome freeway coming in. And then when you come into the RV park, it's even better. The RV park has asphalt roads leading to every site, well maintained, no potholes, no weeds growing up through the cracks. Well done. I give it a 10. So number 4 is connectivity. When we first got here, the Wi-Fi, we couldn't get it hooked up. We could see that there was the router. Then I had to go up to the front because we just couldn't connect. And she said that, well, since it was raining, the Wi-Fi was weak in our area. We're in site number 72 on the outskirts of the RV park. So the next day when it was clear, we were able to hook up, but it had a very weak signal and it was just too slow. Surprisingly enough, Verizon is phenomenal out here. So I used the phone as a hotspot. Overall, I would give this a 7. I give the Wi-Fi for our site a 5. I give Verizon a 10. So let's split it right down the middle and give it a 7.
Number 5 is how are the sites? And I must say, they're perfect. Lots of room. You don't have anybody too close to you. You've got grass all around your site on both sides and in the back. You've got a picnic table, the fire ring, and they're level. The sites are wide and plenty of room, and they're long. We looked around at all the other sites around here and they're all pretty much the same. You can decide to do a pull through. We saw somebody, I think their pull through has to be between 70 to 80 feet long because this is a huge rig that is in the pull through section. So we know that there's plenty of room for all size RVs. There's plenty of room. Some people have views of the little pond. You can do a back inside if you want and be more private, but they're all level, they're all wide, they all have grass, and they all look to have full hookups. We're giving How Are the Sites a 10. Number 6 is cost per value. Now this RV park is a privately owned RV park. It's typically anywhere from $59 to $79, depending on the season. We're here during a peak season, so it is $79. There's a couple different options for getting a discount. One of them we have, it's Good Sam, so we got a 10% discount. So after all the taxes were applied, I'm saying it was roughly around $75, $77. Now, with all the amenities here, very nice facility, very nice sites, we thought $77 was wonderful. We thought it was a perfect amount for what we were looking for, what we wanted. And so we're gonna give it a 9, only because it would be nice to be a little bit less. Number 7, how was the staff? The staff was fantastic. They were great. I have to say, every time we had a question, they answered it. And when we first arrived, they greeted us. They go around delivering any wood or ice that you want. You just get a hold of the front desk, let them know what you want. They'll charge your account and they deliver and bring it to you. On top of that, when you're done with your garbage, you just take your garbage to the end of your site and they come by and pick up the garbage for you. You don't have to walk it anywhere. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's always cleaning up and maintaining the campground. We've watched them mowing. We've seen how they go around making sure the bathroom is always clean and spotless. And they're always having a nice smile on their faces. So it's worked out really well as far as answering our questions and helping us around here. So we're gonna give the staff a 10. Number 8 is activities and amenities. The amenities are endless here. You've got a swimming pool, you've got the hot tub, you've got this interesting little exercise track with look like 5 to 8 different areas to stop and do different exercises. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. You've got a big area to walk your dogs because you have access to the fairgrounds. You also have a little pet walk and a pet area. Along with that, besides the hot tub and the swimming pool, there's a cute little playground for the kids to play on. There's a miniature golf area. There's horseshoes. There's a lot. Oh, and there's a little area of fishing pond. It's a catch and release fishing pond. Because it has no activities, they said they used to before COVID, but there are no activities at all as far as organized, bingo time or organized ice cream social or anything like that. We have to give it a 9, but I gotta say, these amenities are fabulous. Number 9 is bathhouse and laundry. Now, as far as the bathhouse goes, the closest one to us is very nice, very clean, but it does have shower curtains, not like locked doors for the individual showers, but it is a very beautiful facility. Now, the ones closest to the office we checked out, and they actually have individual locked stalls. Very clean, a good bathhouse, and the laundry is also very nice. There's about 6 wash machines, 6 dryers. It's $2 for the wash machine, $2 for the dryer. You have to use coins. It's clean, it's nice in here. They have a big long table for you to fold your clothes. So we're gonna give the bathhouse and the laundry area a 9. Number 10 is things to do around the area. And I must say, we're in a good central location. In this area, she wants to be in the video.
All right, where were we? Number 10?
Number 10 is things to do in the area. And I must say, this is very centrally located. Going to Bend is 20 minutes. Going into town, which it's an old Western town in Sisters, is only 5 minutes. You've got Tumalo Falls, which is about 40 minutes. D. Wright Observatory, you got 20 minutes. And if you wanted to go further, you could go to Mount Bachelor, it's an hour. You could go beyond Bend and go check out Smith Rock, which is one of our favorite hikes. You're looking at about an hour, hour and 20 from here. So there is a lot to do. We are going to give it a 9 because it doesn't have big hitters like big national parks.
And then not to mention that everything is pretty much driving distance away. So that's why we kind of shave off a point on that one. But we give it a good solid 9.
And now for the grand total. We put all these 10 categories together, added it up, and we have a grand total for staying here at Bend Sisters Garden RV Resort as a 93. Wow, a 93. That's pretty good.
And we feel good about that too. Just everything we discussed as far as the cost, amenities, activities. That is it is a good solid score. I don't think we should waver on that. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all if you're to come in here for the night, for the week, a month even. You're not going to be disappointed. 93 is a pretty high number for our first one, but I knew by picking this campground, I wanted it to be our first one. I knew we'd be off to a good start, and it's going to make all the other campgrounds have a lot of work to do. Follow us with our future campground reviews. We're going to start doing more of these more often. And once again, we want to thank Danny and Lynn for coming up with this and sharing it and letting us share it with others. It's a great way to let you know if you would enjoy a campground. Make sure to go check out their channel and see some of their activities, places they go, and their campground reviews. Yep, the original RV America. And thank you again for joining us. Hit like, hit subscribe, make sure you're a Rambler and you're following us as we go around to more campgrounds around the Pacific Northwest and beyond. All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Subscribe to become a Rambler and stay up to date on future campground reviews and more RV travel around the Pacific Northwest and points beyond. Thanks, Ramblers.